Ow. But do not have the ability that adds God, it takes so long to kill because they're resisting my fucking thing. Do these not have only 100 XP for that? Did we not take the ability that like refreshes stat? We're about to get it. Hitting enemies with the duration ability has one stack to that's the next level. Okay. That's going to be a big point for us. It means whatever dots we have every time we scythe the enemy, it'll restack everything. And add one, I think. Was it add one or just restack? Adds one stack. Oh yeah, that's big. So we just need to build enough rage to spam scythe. Then we're good. Alright, we got that one. I think there was one more. Yeah, this one here, yeah. Near where we gotta go. That's like playthrough when? Something Subnautica. Do you happen to like anime? How about jellyfish or honey? I like anime. And honey. I don't know what the hell jellyfish is. Is that an anime or like literally jellyfish?
Please stop staring, Emmerich.
I don't mean to be intrusive.
Are the answer goes a bit with enemy variety?
It's
been like okay so far. Now that we're getting further in the game. Certainly could use a little more enemy variety, absolutely.
About that subject from before.
Absolutely.
Please stop staring, Emmerich.
I don't mean to be intrusive. In times of stress,
it's giving me the same kind of vibes and enemy variety as like God of War, like the first God of War, not Ragnarok.
Sympathy or it feels. Daddy.
I'm sorry about Treviso, and I intend to look out for you and Spite as best I can.
The hell is this? You could definitely do with a bit more though, like for sure. Especially with like as the game goes on longer and longer. We've gotten a couple of new enemy varieties, but as the game goes on longer and longer, we could make do with a few more. I mean, there is variety, but I find some of the issues, some of the variety with the enemies is like, yes, let's say there's, you know, technically three different two-hand or melee guys, but like they almost do a lot of the same shit. So that's like, theoretically it's a different enemy, but you know, is it really? So that froze that. This I assume freezes this. Like honey, your inspiring students will never spoil an anime recommendations. The Ancient Maggie's Bride. I haven't heard of that one before. I'm not like too knowledgeable with anime. I'm definitely more of a normie anime watcher. I like my Demon Slayer, etc., etc. But sure, I'm always looking for suggestions. All right. All right, me. Thing is, the reality is, I don't really have like time to watch a lot of shit. See, I was whispering. It was whispers in the fog, only that. But then it was a voice and an offer. I know what spoke. For everything that's happened, how could I say no? I won't write again. So take care.
Whispers, offers. Someone made a deal with the demon.
With the demon. Boy, mate. Has the writing evolved past Disney tier yet? Not much. It's definitely been Marvel, Avengers, Disney shit. In fact, we just finished assembling the Avengers. More or less. Morrowind.
Hey, Rook.
Talk to Morgan, start a conversation. Oh god, What do they do to my girl Morgan, Chad? Am I right? Am I right or am I right?
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous?
I don't know what Farak was like. Oh, that cutscene with Farak. No, it's not as cringe as that. That's pretty bad.
But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Who?
Good to see you, Lace.
Oh shit, it's the Inquisitor.
Rook, you remember
Is that
how
canonically
Varric and I
us from
served
the last game?
Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
I greet you.
Andaran Atishan.
Anathara. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
A blight that spreads wider with
I can't believe they
each
changed
passing
Morgan like this though. Like
heartbeat.
that's fucked up, dude.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since
So
taking
fucked
over
up,
for
chat.
Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elgar'nan and
I don't think I
Ghilan'nain.
could be softer than I am right now, can't I?
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited and about the people depending on you. I only sealed the breach because I had people like Cassandra, Leliana, and Cullen with me from the start. Without Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop Corypheus.
This is like all the events of
Years
the last game or
later,
something.
I had to disband the Inquisition. But I never lost the friends who
I
had
assume it's
gotten
from
me through
Dragon
it all.
Age Inquisition.
Ultimately,
DAI.
they're the only ones you can really count on. Do right by them, and you'll find your way.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that
Morgan,
the
was
rest of
Yennefer
the
tier in
world
Origins?
remains intact. A daunting
Yennefer's no
prospect,
better than a
given that
common
most
wench
of
at
the
the bar.
South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
How are you here?
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
Your character looks
While
stupid?
I
What are you
lack the
talking about, dude?
Dreadwolf's
He's
fear
fucking
of us,
dapper.
I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
His face? Oh, looks good, dude. Fucking Giga Chin.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the South.
Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Gotta go take this guy.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marches have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall.
Gotta go get a shot
She's
after.
taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My mom.
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Me, ma.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
Need your connections.
I've been having some trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength.
My political strength. Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the veil. To him. somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the
Crossroads?
lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
I appreciate it. Solus has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade, but anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
I thought he said
Wisely
inside
spoken.
me.
Solus rarely lies directly, but he finds ways to weave the truth into a noose you find
All
yourself
the facial animations
wearing.
suck in this game.
Morrigan is right. Solus is dangerous. Anything that gives us some
Love your MC's
insight
voice.
into his
Voiced it
plans.
myself.
He fooled us all before, and the whole world
Alex
very
Jordan.
nearly paid the price for it.
Hung out with him in
We
Poland.
should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Break yourselves upon my chin. Shout out to Hollisberg. Alright, you need to calm down, Risky. Lighthouse. Hollisberg Wetlands. Hollisberg. Wait, can we go there now? Hollisberg. Hollisberg. Okay. Let me later with Freckles. Stop it. Okay. I gotta take a quick break here, chat. I gotta go take Mr. Cat's blood glucose ear pricking again. And then I need to. That was a new quest. And then I need to. 2 new quests. And then I gotta. I'll sit back down, but then I gotta email the vet with the results. And then shortly after that, I'm gonna have to go give him his shot for the night. So bear with me a moment, go grab a drink, etc. And we'll be back shortly. And we'll have to take another quickie. Actually, very soon, like 5 minutes or so, so I can give him his injection. Basically, that's the vet response.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep. For gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
So we're hanging out with the vet with the correct dose
And
for
they
the
live for
is for the king.
centuries.
The king.
Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny
yes,
crap.
we just upped his
Plus
dosage
all the
today.
gear carried
That's
by
why I was at
idiots
the
who
vet all
thought they
day,
could
so
kill
they
a
can
dragon.
monitor.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh. Puzzles.
I like puzzles. I do like puzzles.
But puzzles give you a chance to test your wits. To prove you're smart enough to beat whoever designed it.
Ugh.
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It had these 3 poles with sets of different size rings on 2 of the poles.
And you had to move the rings over to the 3rd pole. And the rings had to be sized right and crap.
Yes. You've seen it.
That thing is Vashadon.
Please be careful looting. Have fun, no stealing, okay?
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
Most of our shadow dragons are wanted for worse than theft. But if some lords are in it for themselves...
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not
You're
screwing
like
over a
saying
culture that lost
and
it.
crap.
That's what my mother does with the Qunari stuff.
So, your mother appraises Qunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is. How much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The Lords send that stuff back to the Qunari in Parvalin. They pay the Lords a finder's fee.
Just a finder's fee?
Yep.
But the Lords at the top could be charging anything for these artifacts and you wouldn't know.
I know what happened to the last Lord who bled a contact. That's enough. The Lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Qunari history. The Lords gave her work.
How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before
dubbed
the
out
Antam
that?
invaded Ravane.
And now Ravane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
This is the character
Same
everyone's
for the
complaining
pirate
about?
armada.
I guess so,
It's
yeah.
bigger than Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them.
She sounds like an
Magical
edgy
stuff.
college
Cultural
teenager.
Stuff you don't want to lose.
Or college student. Rest up.
Get some rest. We'll be in the thick of it soon enough.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright. Just let me know when.
It's the start of her companion questline. It must be. Oh, we had some more. Oh. M has one too. Oh, nice. Really spruced the place up. They just like build these stairs. Cool. Yep. What the fuck? You're just sitting in this chair creepily waiting for people to come in. Hello, mother dear.
Rook, interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. It should be peaceful and quite undisturbed. You'd be most welcome company.
Okay, that's his final quest. He's just like sitting there by himself. Should have been in the dark. What's this? View regret. Oh, it's for the quest. I just did.
You cannot do this, Elgar'nan. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dread Wolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods.
She emailed me back about the
mine
dosage.
and Davrin's, and Rook's.
Oh.
There they are, the elven creators.
Didn't mean to
I
click
used
that.
to be jealous of the Dalish elves, because they got to learn all these stories I only barely knew. Now I get to see the truth of it, and it turns out the truth is awful.
Awful is an understatement. I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgar'nan was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elgar'nan's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgar'nan over him. A betrayal.
I think I get where Mythal is coming from.
Really?
You've just finished some big war. Everyone is exhausted, and now Elgar'nan won't give up power. If Mythal sided with Solus, would Elgar'nan have backed down?
Not a chance.
It would have led to another war. Mythal tried to keep the peace.
And Solus must see that, but still can't accept that she chose peaceful politics over his ideals.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the
Look at
god
the
of
dwarves speak.
trickery.
The dwarves speak Elven.
He's looking for a way
Yeah.
out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Talk to Solus now. Witness first memory of Fenhadel. Fenhadel. Hadouken. Okay. AFK part 2. View a memory in the lighthouse. AFK part 2 real quick so I can give Mr. Cat his shot. After that, we'll only require one more blood reading for the night or a good chance.
Strength earns mastery.
But that's not enough for like 2 hours or something. The Door's first language is Elven. Oh, I was just bullshitting. I don't know. That's just a bunch of horseshit. I mean, yeah, you idiot. Okay, perfect.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did. Sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Also that. It's kind of mean.
Just insult it right back. Assuming you know how to insult a spirit.
I've never thought about it. How would you do that? Emmerich might know. That is an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you
Have I
see
insulted
as
anyone in
lesser?
this game so far? Not outside of like regular jests.
Really condescendingly.
Finish the game. Can
Some
confirm Act 3 is very
experience
good.
so far?
Right. You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elgar'nan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
I didn't like what part?
Anaris. I know I've heard that name before.
Yeah, a Forgotten One. Remember the nursery rhymes? Don't speak their names or they'll come for you. Unlike our so-called good gods, which, well, we saw what happened there. So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario, like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Alright, let's just standing normally. What are you talking about?
But still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Archive, tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards, hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending, but Anaris will prevail.
Archive, tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price.
Sorry, I was making
When
fun of my
Anaris
dad bod? What the
dispatches
fuck?
the Evanuris, he will spare
That's
a
bro.
foe for Fen'Harel.
Have fun with the condescending spirit.
I'll try. Could be worse, I guess.
Worse, like the wound of betrayal Lord Anaris suffered. Soon he will cast down the oppressors and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
Dude, he does. He has a gut. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
We should get fish next time we're in Minrathous.
But you got some fish I can eat.
Well, it's all as you left it.
Close enough. I think the caretaker's been tidying up. Rook, now's not the best time to chat. Let's talk later.
Later then.
Why the fuck do you have a dialogue bubble above your head, you dumb bitch? You already called me over to tell me it's not a good time to talk. As we get to go over to the coziest house of them all. So cozy in here. I love this place.
It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats. Or whatever griffins feel.
Not sex.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
Shut up.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
At least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
Never be a deer. Good to know.
He'd probably leave them alone.
Probably.
You and I see a deer. Maybe he sees venison souffle.
What?
Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Wait, it looks like a fucking Furby.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy, Davrin.
I suppose we are our nature.
Daddy Davern.
Not sure about that.